it has to do with challenges. I have this habit of trying to get into difficult problems, and ophthalmology offers a lot of those complex issues that need to be worked through. And I've been very lucky over the years that I've been able to kind of deal with some problems, big problems, and have had success in solving some problems. So I think it's a pleasure to be in the space. I think the motto for us is vision every day, and so we all try to sort of address real unmet needs in the space. And that's quite motivating, and it's been productive for me and my teams in the past as well to be in ophthalmology. We've made a real difference. Santen is a 130-year-old company and focused, exclusively these days in ophthalmology. We take care of all of the segments of the subspecialties, if you want to call it, segments of the eye, the front of the eye, the middle, and the back of the eye. Our interests are very broad with regards to addressing the unmet need in all of these spaces. And that's reflected in our pipeline, which I think is quite a competitive pipeline vis-a-vis our competitors. And it's moving quite well. And the lessons I've learned in ophthalmology for a very long time now, but in the recent past, give me that having experienced some success, gives me the opportunity to work with my people and my teams to say what we think is impossible today is possible. We have to be persistent and not accept defeat. Just keep the focus and let's keep doing it, and eventually we will make a big difference in the lives of our patients. In my previous life, before I joined Santen, I've had several experiences, patients coming in, for example, and with no treatment options, complaining that they can't experience, the beauty around them, or specific complaints about certain things that, I can't see anything straight, everything looks crooked. And I've been able to work hard and in a team spirit, and been able to solve some of those problems. And so I've seen that firsthand. Actually, I think makes a big difference that I can convey to my folks and say it is doable. Let's just keep at it. So we are quite excited about the next milestones and our pipeline. Microshunt, for example, is in development. The trial is fully enrolled, and we think we will be able to look at the data in the 2020-2021 timeframe and then go from there. A second product that is right behind that is DE117, which we in Japan call Ibellis. And that product we just started the development in the US, and we are excited about that because it's a EP2 receptor agonist, which brings a new sort of mechanism of action to lowering of intraocular pressure. And of course, the third product that we are very excited about and continue to be committed to the uveitis space is sirolimus, which the third trial for sirolimus will start soon. And between the three of them, I think we should be able to create a beachhead in the US. Ophthalmology is designed for innovation. It's just been exciting, especially the recent past. And we at Santen are also sort of moving in a direction where we would like to participate very aggressively in new and exciting challenges and expanding the field of ophthalmology. Clearly, first gene therapy happened in ophthalmology. Clearly at OIS, in this meeting for the last 10 years, we've been seeing quite innovative approaches to treating eye disease. And so both on the digital side, on the surgical side, as well as on the drug side, there is plenty of stuff that is very, very exciting, and will be bringing, new treatments, new paradigms, treatment paradigms to patients. That it looks really good for patients. Best piece of advice that is never ever compromise on patient safety. Doesn't matter how lucrative the product is, doesn't matter how good the mechanism is, doesn't matter what, but we cannot do this at the expense of our patients. Second, I think, and I've learned this the hard way, to focus on science, focus on data, and not worry about anything else. Everything else will follow if the science and the data backs it up. And I'm quite sure, and based on my experience, that will guarantee a good product for the patient, and therefore a good business for the company. I'll give you a very good example. The microshunt device, for example, we first met the company at OIS in 2015, and we invested in the company, and a year later we acquired the asset, and it's coming straight out of OIS. And there are other opportunities that have been presented here that are looking really interesting. And I know that, barring, there are many ways of doing this, but barring something, I think I'm looking forward to another 10 years of OIS and continuing to get some good innovative products, because we don't have sort of a monopoly on innovation, it's coming from outside. So, and at Santen, we are also dependent a little bit on outside licensing. So I'm really excited about OIS. I think it's done its job. It's growing in numbers, and we meet some really smart, very intelligent people. But Santen has benefited from OIS in a big way. Microshunt is our most valuable product.